Hi there! So today we're going to be talking about your pubococcygeal muscle. So what is that? That is the muscle that runs from your pubis to your coccyx, or from your pubic bone in the front of your body to your coccyx, or your tailbone in the back of your body. And it sits underneath your organs kind of like a hammock. It's a pretty important muscle because it does a few things. It helps to prevent things like uterine and bladder prolapse, so your organs don't fall out of your vagina. It also helps to prevent the embarrassing little moment when you laugh or cough or sneeze and you pee a little bit. Nobody really wants that, right? Nobody wants to wet their pants, especially not in public. And we tend to laugh when we're with our friends in public, so let's not have that happen. That muscle also helps the birthing process because that muscle pushes during birth, when you're giving birth, so it helps to smooth things along there. And it also contracts during orgasms, so your orgasms will be stronger when you have a stronger PC muscle. So how do you get a good strong PC muscle? Well, first of all, that muscle can be as thin as your pinky or as thick as 3 fingers. And 3 fingers is really what you want. That's a good strong PC muscle. So in order to get that, you can do Kegel exercises, which is contracting that muscle that stops the flow of urine midstream. You can do that. You can kind of do elevator motions with that muscle. You can do all kinds of things. A lot of people will recommend doing like 3 sets of 10 3 times a day, or a set of 10 at every stoplight. That way you have kind of a visual reminder. But that is sort of like doing this, which can be great. You can use your own body resistance and build strength in all kinds of ways. But if you add some sort of a prop or a weight or something, that becomes more effective. So some things that you can do, some things that you can use, I guess, are Kegel exercisers. And there are all kinds of different options on the market. There will be a video on this channel in the next couple of days that go through what my company, Pure Romance, offers. But just a little rundown, you can get tiny little Benoit balls that are kind of like little marbles that you insert and you clench to hold them in. Those are the absolute most advanced of this kind of product because they're so small. Since they are small, you have to clench really hard in order to hold them in. Otherwise, you could like go to the grocery store and they'd be rolling down the aisle. You don't want that to happen. So with something like that, you would need to set aside a certain amount of time on a daily basis to do your Kegel exercises. Insert one, sit, do your Kegels with that little weight inside, and you'll be lifting that weight up and down, and that will help to strengthen that muscle more effectively than just clenching on your own. Then eventually you'll be able to like stand up and do the same thing. So then you would insert both both Benoit balls into your vaginal cavity and sit while doing your Kegel exercises. Eventually you could stand and, clench, and they would stay in. As long as you were clenching, they won't get lost. The vagina is like a cul-de-sac. Everything that goes up is going to come back down. But yeah, as long as you are clenching, then they'll stay in. There are also larger, a little bit more user-friendly, more like beginner type of tools that you can use. And we have them, they're called Exercise Her. And I will be featuring those on the next video as well. They're a little bit larger and they have the smaller balls inside, so they kind of jostle around and that muscle expands and contracts on its own without you really having to focus on it and set aside certain time for it. So you can insert and wear the Exercise Her while you are vacuuming or running up and down the stairs or on the treadmill. All of those things will get a little bit more exciting and you will strengthen that muscle at the same time. So you're kind of multitasking. So be sure to look for my next video that comes out that is on all of these products. You'll be able to see them and you can purchase them on my website at grownupsexed.com. Definitely subscribe to this channel so that you never miss a sex education video or a product related video that I put up. You're gonna love it, I promise.